Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. So this is the time of year, well, when I'm making this, it's roughly the springtime. It's the time of year where a lot of priests, they get like kind of, they're either looking for a call or dreading a call from their bishop, who says either, hey, you can stay in your assignment, or hey, I'm going to need to move you to another assignment. And it's really funny because, by the way, I'm not being moved as far as I know. So we'll have the same background for as long as we keep doing these videos. It got me to thinking about just kind of the ways different priests approach their bishop. Usually I would bring it down to like one of two things. Sometimes, not always, obviously. These are the kind of the two, if I don't want to be moved, here are the strategies the priests employ in order to try not to get moved by their bishop. Number one is just stay off the bishop's radar, right? Just kind of like lay low, don't do anything. Like kind of really, yeah, don't do anything. I'm just kind of like no news is good news, but you can't complain about it because I'm just off the bishop's radar. The other strategy is to like do awesome, to do so well that like he couldn't possibly move me, because if I do really, really well, then he has to keep me in this assignment because I'm doing so well, and he doesn't want to mess with, don't monkey with the system if it's working, right? Interestingly, neither of those strategies I think typically work for any priest, but that's our temptation. And the thing is, I'm not just talking about priests and their bishops, because how I am with my bishop is, bishop, whatever you want, because I made a promise, obedience to him and his successor. This is really actually about how a lot of us approach our relationship with God. Because I would say that a lot of us might have one of those two kind of approaches to God. Like I want to keep God at a distance. And so I'll just keep him off his radar. I think at least. I'll just kind of not do anything massive. I don't want to do anything huge. I'll just kind of just try to be kind of just, God, you're over there, I get it, and I'm just here, just let me be, right? Or we're like, God, I'm gonna do so well. I'm gonna do so many great things. I'm gonna I'm going to do such good work that it's my work. I'm going to do such good work. I'm going to bear such great fruit that you can stay away because I'm doing such good work for you. I think sometimes both of those can be an attempt, as I said, to keep God at a distance. And ultimately what it is an attempt to control God. Because I want to say like, no, but this is my life. And so God, I'm going to stay off your radar and I'm just going to kind of control my life. Or God, I'm going to do such good work that you're going to be like, okay, keep doing that. That's good. That's going well, kind of a thing. Again, neither of those are true. Neither of those are right. Why? Because God is desperately involved in our lives. He is intensely involved in our lives. And even Jesus makes it very clear that whether you're not bearing fruit or whether you're bearing great fruit, God is going to be absolutely involved. What's he say? It's in John chapter 15. Jesus goes on, he says, my Father's the vine grower. And he says, he takes away every branch in me that does not bear fruit. So I'm going to stay off his radar and not bear any fruit. I'm just going to keep my distance. Like, no, he's still intensely involved. He's active. He takes away every branch that doesn't bear fruit. But the opposite is also, the other strategy doesn't work either. That idea of, I'm going to bear so much fruit that God will have to leave me alone. He says, and then every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it bears even more fruit. So that we can have that sense of like, oh my gosh, I can't control God. Whether it's by trying to keep him out of my life by just kind of laying low, or by controlling him by saying, no, Lord, I'm going to do such a good job in my life that you have to just let me be and let me choose to do what I want to do. See, here's the thing. At the end of the day, beginning, middle, and end of the day, God wants to be, and he is intensely involved in your life. The question is, will we allow him to be intensely involved in our lives? Or do we simply seek to control him or seek to kind of put him in a corner, as opposed to say, Lord, whatever fruit comes out of my life, it's yours. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to live every day. This is your day. This is your time. This is your ministry. This is your fruit. This is your family. See, you have a place in this world, obviously, right? You have a plot of land in this world, that whether that's your work, whether that's your close friendships, it could be a ministry, it could be your family, your spouse, your children, your parents. The question that we ask as disciples of Jesus is not, okay, how can I keep God out of this so I can just control it as much as it is? Okay, God, how do you want me to interact with my family? How do you want me to do this work? God, this is your family. This is your work. This is your ministry. And whatever fruit comes out of this is your fruit. That's one of the reasons why it is really powerful. Actually, there's this ancient, I guess, well, old Catholic custom of beginning the day with what they call a morning offering. Before, like, I think usually before my feet hit the ground, my knees hit the ground, and I pray and just say, Jesus, through the intercession of Our Lady, I offer you today all my prayers, works, joys, and sufferings in union with the holy sacrifice of the Mass celebrated throughout the world today, for all the intentions of your most sacred heart, for the conversion of sinners, reparation for sin, reunion of all Christians, and for the intentions of the Holy Father. That sense of the beginning of the day, to be able to be reminded that this is not my day. This is not my life. This is not my ministry. This is not my family. God, this is your day. This is your time. This is your life. It's all yours. So I'm going to live today for you. So be involved. Be intensely involved. And if you need to prune something, you can prune it. If you need to shape something up, shape it up. If you want to just bless it, just bless it. And if you want to take it away, then Father, thy will be done. This is what it is to live as a disciple of Jesus. To recognize that I cannot control God, and I'm not even going to try. I'm going to invite him in and let him bear fruit in my life. From all of us here at Ascension Presents, my name is Father Mike. God bless. Hey, be sure to like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I don't know, comment below. Do all those things. Enjoy the sun. Unless it's raining, in which case enjoy the rain. I don't know.